What a great way to start the day out with a view like that. So hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Gunpowder and Freedom. We're back over here at the Freedom compound getting ready to do some work. Rachel and I talked about it a little bit over the weekend and figured that, you know, we're about 3 weeks into Eleanor being with us, so we've kind of established, you know, a semi-decent routine whenever she doesn't throw us a curveball. But we both feel comfortable enough with me stepping out for, you know, the first half of the day to come over here, get some work done, keep chipping away so we're ready to start building when the time comes. So that brings us to today's video. As you can see, I have our Cat mini excavator, the 303.5, loaded up on the trailer. We're gonna get it unloaded. I'll take you over and I'll show you what's going on. Okay, so we have the excavator back here in the field. If you remember, about a month ago or so, Elliot and I came over and used some tannerite to open up this next beaver dam up here. So what we're gonna hopefully do is get the excavator back up into this area here to clean up a little bit of the mess. And the reason I'm saying hopefully is because we've been getting hit with a lot of rain and snow. So this area did kind of re-flood. That is because of the Taj Mahal, that I'm calling it, the next beaver dam up that we have to get out. This thing is ridiculous. It's massive. But the water runoff from that is circling around, coming over here and flooding the field. Now it's not as bad as it was because we opened up this dam, but it's still flooding it. So we got to get the rest of this beaver dam up here ripped out, as well as a little bit of blockage here at this tree. Now this isn't a beaver dam. What had happened is tree branch or a limb fell, and just over the years debris kind of collecting on it, backing up. So we're going to open this up, help the water drain there, get the partial beaver dam finished ripping out up there, and then hopefully we can clear a path to the next beaver dam and get that out of there. So I am going to get the camera set up and get to work. The reason I need to get this done, preferably now, is because the ground is still pretty frozen. Once this all thaws out, this is going to go back to being pretty swampy and crappy. So if I can get in there now, that's going to help me out huge for this spring whenever we're doing perk testing here. Just check to make sure we're all good. And as a side note, I did not crack this windshield. So for right now, I'm just kind of focused on getting this cleared out and getting to the dam so I can get the work done. Whenever it all dries up in the spring, I'll come back with a skid loader, push everything, spring or summer, whichever, push everything into a pile and burn it. Check that out. We found a huge snapping turtle. Luckily I saw it before any damage was done to him. I know these things can be a tad aggressive, but you know, it doesn't mean I gotta hurt him. So he looks alive and healthy. I don't see any cracking on the shell, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of put him back in the water downstream, let him live to fight another day.
So now that we have successfully opened up everything from the culvert pipes to the, we'll call this the tannerite dam, we can go ahead and start tackling this. Now, if you're wondering, did I just cause more of a mess here? Yes and no. It is a little bit tore up now because of all the moisture, and I just left everything piled there. But like I said, once I can prevent this from flooding every time it sprinkles, which is what it was doing, this is all going to dry up really nice. So I'll be able to get in here with our skid loader, clean all these ruts up, kind of slope all of this area to drain straight to the creek here, as well as push everything into a pile so I can burn it.
All right, guys, so we had a little bit of a hiccup there at the end. The track ended up popping off the machine. Sorry, Dad. But I called a buddy of mine. He came down to help me out, and I mean, this guy is very knowledgeable when it comes to heavy equipment. I've never had that happen to me, so I tried fixing it myself, but all in all, I called him. He lives a mile from here. He came over and had the track on in a matter of 30 seconds. So EJ, thank you very much. The help is much appreciated. So what had happened is I got up here to clear out the dam, and whenever I finished up, I went to pull forward, and the ground must have thawed out just enough and broke through the top layer of frozen dirt, sunk a little bit. I was trying to wiggle, track just rolled off, but you know, pretty common. So got it all fixed up, and the creek from here down is flowing really nice. There's no blockage, there's no debris. It's all going really nice. The problem I'm having now is that up here, because of all the rain and snow that we've been getting over the past week, and the temperature changes going from, you know, in the single digits at night to 50 degrees, thanks PA, everything's starting to melt and thaw out. So as you can see, this area back here is still a little swampy. So like this area here, you know, I'm in well past my ankles there. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that other beaver dam today. Even up here, you know, up here still good and frozen. The problem is right whenever we get into this back section here, see, this is all swampy. So I got to figure something out, because as soon as I relieve that dam, I don't think we're going to have any more water issues here. So that's the plan. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for today. Didn't get as much as I wanted to get done, but you know, it's out of my control. I'm playing the waiting game, waiting for this water to dissipate and dry up so that I can get the machine back to get that last beaver dam out. That's gonna be a fun one, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So we're all loaded up. I'm gonna go home, get cleaned up, and spend some time with Rachel and Eleanor. So thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Gunpowder and Freedom. If you liked what you saw, please click the like and subscribe. Don't forget to like us on Instagram, and I will see you next time. I have a lot of good ideas for videos coming up, so just stay tuned. So we'll see you guys. Thanks again.